How old are you right now? Like
29.
38?
11 more years, I got it.
Yeah,
Good
the
for
odds are in
you.
your favor.
Yeah, a 38-year-old who looks like he's 12. Good for you, man.
Yo, Lucas, in your list of encounters, do you have Dyatlov's the Dyatlov Pass incident?
I have already listed my encounters and I have thrown out the word pad. So.
Oh, so you're done. Okay. I
Okay.
gotta tell you guys this story because this story is crazy. The Dyatlov Pass incident. So I had a couple of shots and drinks, so I might forget some details. I believe it was nine Russian students and cross country skiers.
Oh, I've heard this joke. I've heard this joke before.
And he said, "Spaghetti, I barely even know her."
Shut up.
Oh, those Russians.
Those Russians are crazy, man. Anyways, so 9 Russians go cross country skiing in some area. 2 weeks after they were supposed to return, obviously they didn't. So they sent a rescue team out to go find them. Rescue team finds their tent all collapsed and destroyed, and their stuff was still in the tent. Like their boots were still lined up. They still had most of the stuff in there, and they had noticed that the tent was cut from the inside. How you determine that, I don't fucking know, but that's what the expert determines, that the tent was cut from the inside. Okay, cool. So then they start to follow tracks and just kind of explore. Now, between the tent and the forest line, they find 2 bodies of the 9 cross-country skiers or hikers, whatever you want to call them, and they're just in their underwear. And this is Russia in like negative 30-degree weather.
They were just smashing in the tents, man.
They're probably just drinking, man. That's how Russians end up after they drink.
For sure. Okay, but this is where things get weird. So they're just in their underwear and they're dead, obviously. Very strange. One of them has a fractured skull. Weird. Okay. They go back. They're finding their way back to the camp, the rescue team, and they find, I believe it's like 4 more bodies. One of them has a fractured rib. One of them has a fractured skull. I'm like, what the hell? This is weird. It's not till 2 months later that they find the other bodies in the forest after some of the ice and snow thaws. Weird part is the bodies that they find in the forest, 2 of the bodies are wearing the clothes that the naked bodies were wearing before.
How do they know that?
I don't know, maybe like DNA testers. There was one of the guys.
This guy's wearing. One guy is suddenly in a belly top. He's like, this guy should not be wearing this shirt.
That's not his. So they're wearing the clothes of the 2 naked people. Super crazy. One of them has a fractured skull again. So many of the people have fractured skulls, and one of the ladies is missing her tongue. Next thing they test is the clothes that they're wearing that belong to the other 2 test for high levels of radiation. Then they test the whole campsite and a large radius, just crazy levels of radiation throughout the whole thing.
What year was this? Do you know?
I want to say 70s again.
Not 80s? Like not around Chernobyl?
You know what? I may have written that down. Let me find out. No, I do not have the year.
Whenever there's radiation and Russia involved, I always revert to, is there any way that Chernobyl could have been involved?
Sure. Okay, yeah, but if Chernobyl's involved, it would be radiation. It's a fucking flood of radiation. It's everywhere. Didn't the fucking radiation from Chernobyl cover the globe? In some way or another.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it did in some degrees. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was fucking massive. But this was a very, in respects, concentrated area of high level radiation. And again, like 4 of them had fractured skulls. Their body showed a lot of internal trauma. They said it would be that of like a car accident, but there were no signs of external damage. The lady was missing her tongue. 2 of the bodies were wearing the clothes of the other bodies, and radiation.
That piece, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they could have been cross dressers, and they're just like, he's wearing the girl's clothes.
Sure. I mean,
maybe that's just their fashion.
That might not be the winning detail, but
to me it is.
The chick was missing her tongue.
No, typical Russian, dude.
Radiation it's probably a bet. Bet you can't eat your tongue. Chugs her vodka, bites her tongue off. Maybe that could happen. That
Good.
could happen. But
Yeah,
okay,
that's kind of fucked up.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
again-
is this story like alien sounds plausible? I'm not saying it is aliens, but I'm saying
It could be.
mhm.
Yeah, again, you know, timing of Russia, Cold War, 70s ish. Again, it's radiation. Obviously, the world's in its peak of growing towards nuclear warfare.
First of all, don't act like you're not reading Carl's message before you say Cold War. You at least give the man credit. At least give him some credit.
I'm just letting him know that I'm acknowledging low key. He
Gotcha,
knows it's
gotcha.
kinetic. It's
Fair.
kinetic, telekinetic.
And for sure, I guess Cold War could make sense, but I don't think that automatically rules out everything else. Because I mean, like that's a very specific and very odd incident.
I guess because obviously they do a lot of their testing like
In the woods.
outside. Yeah, like in places that wouldn't be so active, right? Just to test stuff, etc. And just people got caught in the crosshairs. Like, we got get rid of these people. But then it doesn't explain how they do such incredible internal damage without any exterior damage.
Nothing exactly.
But how would aliens be able to do that?
You don't know what aliens
those
have.
glass probes that you showed us.
Yeah, they put it in and they blow in it, and it just expands inside and does internal damage without harming your exterior.
And the girl was doing like a lot of shitty dad jokes. They're like, just get rid of her tongue, man. Just fucking get this.
It was basically the female Lucas, and they're like, "Fucking get her out of here."